Next day, 10 a.m., pressure valves open, so-called vent. It took 5 hours after Prime Minister's order. So late. 2 reasons. One reason is the delay and also electricity down. A second reason, it took time to evacuate the residents within 10 kilometers. Because if you open the valve, so very dangerous, the radioactive contamination will happen. So we must evacuate the village first from the outside of the 10-kilometer region. So it took time. Then what happened? We had no water supply. The fuel bar increased the temperature until 2,800 degrees. Can you believe 2,800 degrees? So this is melt down, and then even melts through. So it generated the hydrogen gas. Then we had an explosion on the 5 p.m. on the next day, number 1 reactor, and 3 days after, number 3 reactor also exploded. This is tremendously dangerous because the air pollution. Then this is the picture of the not clear because the 20-kilometer distance video. So this is the. Then what happened? The air contamination is equivalent to 20 to 30 atomic bombs. So it's more than 1 atomic bomb of Hiroshima. So of course nobody died, but this damaged the huge area. Even Tokyo area, 250 kilometers, a few days after, we cannot drink the water because some water. Now okay. Air now getting down, but seawater very serious. So this is the 4 reactors there. 1 reactor number 4 was stopping. Only 3 reactors was operating at all stopped. And also all exploded, except number 2. But number 2 also had been exploded a little bit. Just if you look at the this picture, this is hilly area, very close. We should be able to construct the emergency power supply. But why? This nuclear power station was designed for the American people. They targeted the tornado, which we don't have. Then they put the emergency generator under the ground to protect the tornado. They don't know tsunami. So that is why emergency power supply is located under the ground. The tsunami came in. So what we had the highland here, just behind. But Tokyo power supply could not escape. They know it's tsunami. So you see, few days after, this is very critical because if we leave high temperature and high pressure, another accident happened. So military people and also firemen try to provide the water, even from helicopter, from the fire station. But this is protected cross, but not actually protected. Because the gamma ray or beta ray penetrate such kind of cross. Only, you see, metal can stop it. Concrete can stop it. This is rather critical. This is the, even now, the distribution of the contamination. Here in Fukushima, this is 30 kilometers, this is 60 kilometers. This is wind-driven. Wind blow normally this direction. So even outside of 30 kilometers, yellow color should evacuate. So even 60 kilometers sometimes is rather critical. And then what happened for human health? We have a lot of standard. Maybe you know the medical treatment cancer treatment, CT scan is also highly radiated. So normally per hour, sievert, microsievert, 1 microsievert for the kid, 5 microsievert for ordinary person is the standard threshold to stop it. In total, 1 millisievert will be the maximum. But if you get the CT scan, and also if you go New York and Tokyo and Narita, it's also getting the more radiation. But it depends on the person by person. Like a cigarette. Some smoker can survive 90 years old, but some smoker die on cancer on 40s, 50s. Same thing. So radioactive radiation is the influence very differently person by person. I skipped. What we learn? Nuclear power stations no more sustainable. Even you cannot shut down, short time. Not like an electricity switch. You cannot switch off. You must continue to cool down for 30 years. At least 3 years. Then you can take off the spent fuel back and then bring to the France to reprocess. Japan cannot reprocess. But now we have a meltdown fuel. We cannot pull out. So we have to continue to cool down for 30 years without reprocess. So it's really difficult and costly. So the Japanese government say, okay, 1 kilowatt costs only 5 yen, Japanese yen, for nuclear power. But if you calculate such kind of compensation and cost for such kind of repair, it cannot be 5 yen. So this is the very critical. And government always say the nuclear power station absolutely safe. But no, not absolutely safe. So many Japanese don't believe anymore they're absolutely safe. So this is happening. What about the reconstruction, replan? I want to show you only one case of the Onagawa town. This town was attacked very heavily because of this all valley until over here, attacked tsunami and here. But very luckily they have the hill area near the coast. All sea coast area around the valley, of course, attacked. Here was the park, the sports park. This is quite safe. And also, this is the townhouse was heavily attacked. The hospital attacked on the first floor. And then this middle school was safe. So even such a small town, place by place, safe or not, dangerous is different. So Onagawa City make the plan of such kind of one. Land use plan. So yellow and orange color is residential area and public facility. They decided to go up. They cut hill, 2 parts. This is already here. Move to the town over here. This is the fishing area, but they have to go between the hill area and here. And the other area, commercial area, is the, of course, risky. They have evacuation shelter. So without such kind of plan, the town cannot get the governmental assistance. So they have to make the plan. But 50% of town and cities cannot make plan. Why? 20–30% of staff die. So they have no expert on the administration. So that is the reason why they cannot make a plan, even now. So I want to conclude, Japan is a disaster-prone country. We have all variety of the disaster, except tornado in the past. But now recently, because of climate change, We did have now tornado several times in Japan. So we have all variety of the disasters. So catastrophic disaster used to occur in each generation. Of course, very serious one, one time in 1,000, one time in 100, one time in 10 years, depending on the type of disaster. Japanese should prepare for those disasters, not based on hardware but software. Maybe people say best mix with the best combination of hardware and software. We cannot neglect hardware. We should have a minimum hardware, but of course software. But software, we did mistake. About 30–40% of designated shelters certified by local government were attacked by tsunami. This is written in the hazard map, hazard risk map. So we geospatial experts should be more responsible to designate more safe area according to the past record and also learning the past experience. City planning after the earthquake and tsunami should be reconsidered and well designed with proper countermeasures such as setting on hilly area or at least 6-floor concrete building. 5 floors is not enough because this case in Japan, the 5th floor hospital was attacked. Only rooftop, but rooftop is not enough because you must spend very cold night. And also building isolated. Next day, still the tsunami tide did not put down. All water surrounded the building. So they isolated. So people on the roof were rescued by helicopter in this time. So they are very cold. So that is why I said the 6th floor, at least 1 floor is safe. You can spend the night, cold night or any time under the roof. That is more important. And maybe they should store some extra water bottle or some foods or some fuel. Otherwise, you cannot survive. Japan should not rely on nuclear power. This is my personal opinion. Maybe 70% of Japanese people say yes. So about another 20–30 people, we need the power from nuclear because of money and business. But I don't know what is the decision of government. They are now considering the future energy policy. So you will know what happened for future Japan. Thank you very much for your attention.
I wish to thank Professor Shunji Murai. And our next speaker is Professor Ami Green. Professor Green obtained his doctorate degree in 1974 in programmetry from the Technical University at Munich, Germany. Since 1984, he served as professor and head of the chair of programmetry at the Institute of Geodesy and Programmetry, ETH, Switzerland. He retired on August 2009 and is now with the Institute of Conservation and Building Research, Department of Architecture, ETH. He served as the president of ISPI's Commission 5